Hello, 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 fellow crows. We are the new watchers on the wall. And today we are getting ready to react to From Season 3, Episode Six's trailer.
Yeah, and I've seen this before. Candace hasn't seen it, so we're getting ready to check it out, and you're gonna get our first impressions. But then also we're gonna do a small discussion, not too long, because it's just the trailer. But don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Our analytics are
Please.
showing that only about 85% of our watchers and viewers are not subscribers.
What do we have to do to get you guys to subscribe?
Yes.
Do we, have to show a little bit more? What do we need to do?
Yeah, show us some love, guys, because we're putting in the work. Our goal is we're trying to
Mhm.
get to 2,000 subscribers by the end of the week. But
Yes,
let's go
please,
ahead and
please,
check out
please.
the video.
Really quiet. Christy has an ultrasound machine. Wait, what? It was on the ambulance that came into town.
So you really think this is going to tell you anything?
I don't think anything's here by accident.
You really want to beat this place? Sober up.
The someone upstairs? No. Oh my god. Oh, no.
Wow. Got some interesting stuff going on there.
Yikes.
For sure. Let's just do a quick walk by or walk through.
Yikes on a bike.
Yeah, it's going down. It starts off and we see Victor, and he's with his father, and it looks like they're outside of that tunnel. And the crazy thing about this was I was wondering who Victor was going to go to this tunnel with. First, I thought it was going to be Sarah. You know what I'm saying? But it turns out Victor said, my father's in town. I'm rocking with my father, right?
We're going on a man trip.
A man trip. What are those trips called that you do when you turn like 16?
Rites of passage.
The rites of passage to go find Jasper. So
It's bat mitzvah. It's bar mitzvah.
that's what I'm telling you. So that looks pretty cool. And I like that they've already just started to kind of repair their relationship. Didn't take much time at all, it looks like. And Victor initially was very hesitant about how his father would respond to him. And the next scene that we see, and this is crazy right here, the next scene that we see, Boyd is speaking to them and sharing information about the fact that they have a what? What kind of machine do they got, Candace?
An ultrasound machine.
They have an ultrasound machine. And
How
the thing,
convenient.
yeah, and the thing that's crazy to me about this, like we was talking about, I don't know how many ambulances just have those kind of devices on them. But
I don't either.
But we'll give the show.
We'll run with it.
We'll give the show a pass on that. But the thing that I find interesting about this is that it's really only two options, right?
Yeah. It can either be a monster, right? We're looking at American Horror Stories subplots where there's probably like a 3-fingered demon baby in there, or it could be nothing in there.
Exactly.
Or the third option, it could just be a piece of rotting cabbage or something.
But this is the thing. I've been saying this, and we talked about it the last video. I think that there's going to be a split in the community, and there could be a number of different things that are the catalyst for this. Randall being thrown to the monsters could be a catalyst. I also think that there's going to be people in this town that turn to monsters, and it's going to force people in the town to make tough decisions. Like, for example, if Fatima is having a baby monster or she is a monster herself, that means that in order for the town to be safe, they're going to have to quarantine her and possibly even kill her.
Yeah, this is really sounding reminiscent of Twilight, the Twilight series.
Yeah.
Where old girl Bella had to drink the blood. She had sex with her vampire husband and got pregnant, wasn't supposed to. And then all of a sudden, half the family is split down the middle. One half wants to save the baby, and the other half wants to get that thing out of her. And it becomes an allegory for pro-life, pro-choice. Anyway, all that to say is this is not going to end well.
Yeah, I definitely think it's going to create a split, right? Because Boyd and Ellis recently rekindled their relationship after Boyd had to shoot his mother in season 1. Yeah. And this could potentially be a whole nother wedge down the middle of them.
Oh, yeah.
If they have to kill Fatima, if they have to get rid of her, if they have to you know, even if it's not just her, but other people in the town. But I think they are setting it up because this past episode was all about Boyd leadership, holding on to leadership by a thread, making the tough decisions.
I can't wait for I can't wait for them to go Lord on the Flies on us. Like, I just want everything to go into abject chaos, and I just want to see monsters. I just want some action.
Yeah.
I want something to move this plot along, and it just be full of action and, like, you know, get a more glimpse of the horror of this show, especially from what we got last week with Dale. Good God, what a way to go.
I'm telling you, yeah.
Jeez.
Still reminiscing
I
about
wonder
that.
I had dreams about that last night. Like, it was like I was stuck in the head. Oh, it was. Listen,
I was like, wake up. She's like, no, get me out. Get me out.
I do not wish that on my worst. That is a
That was tough.
way to go. God,
That was tough.
It was, what a visual.
I mean, super tough.
Yeah, so I'm ready for that. I want more of that.
Yeah. So they now show us, we see Jade. He's standing at another bottle tree, but of course, this bottle tree looks different.
It's kind of skinny
because it's skinny. It doesn't have that hole to walk into it. And then we also see he's kicking it with somebody out there. And who is he kicking it with?
Bartender.
None other than the bartender himself. And they have an interesting conversation, an interesting dialogue. And he tells them, hey, if you're trying to solve this, you need to freaking sober up. You're drinking too much. You're drunk too much. You're not an asset to the town when you're.
It's becoming the town fool, you know?
Yeah.
The
Somebody left
idiot.
Yeah, somebody left a comment on our last video. They were like, they finally felt like Jade was turning back to the old Jade a little bit.
I did feel like that. He had a lot of moments that were that brought levity to the episode. He was so comical, and it just brought me back to, I know you don't
when he was on the bike,
he's like, I know you don't agree with my proclivities, and he's riding off all crooked on the bike. I mean, I miss that. I do miss that Jade. He really did bring a lot of laughter to the show, and you need that with something.
Yeah, so he definitely did. He definitely did.
But I'm glad we saw old Jade. I mean, when he's sober, maybe we'll get more old Jade.
Yes. And what do you guys think as we're talking about this? What do you guys think about what we're saying about Fatima? What we're saying about the possible things that could happen in the town? The next thing that we see in the trailer is Tabitha. She's having a conversation with Ethan. And while she's having this conversation with him, she hears something upstairs. And when she hears this thing upstairs, she then makes her way upstairs. And when she makes her way upstairs, she sees something that freaks her out. And what could it be?
I think it's a new thing. A new thing. Now they're not safe inside the house.
I'm thinking a couple of things, right? I think it could be one of those Chewy children or Cooey children up there. Or it could either be her dead son, Thomas, maybe up there in some type of form. Maybe he is up there as well. And it could freak her out.
But Thomas was a baby when he died, right?
He was, but shit, he was calling Jim on the phone talking if that was him.
Would you recognize your I guess you would. I guess you would recognize your child if they'd grown up, you know, if
they had grown up. Yeah. I mean, that's a great question. You know, would you recognize your child? And let's just play it back one more time, guys. And we get ready to wrap this one up because we're keeping it short and simple for you guys. But just gonna play it back one more time just in case you wanted to see it and analyze it again.
Christy has an ultrasound machine. Wait, what? It was on the ambulance that came into town.
So you really think this is going to tell you anything?
I don't think anything's here by accident.
You want to beat this place? Sober up.
Is someone upstairs? No. Oh my God. No.
I think we're in for a wild episode. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. This is a short one. We're going to be doing some really cool videos later on this week. You guys are going to love it. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Show us some love. And leave a comment below. What do you think about the trailer? And what the heck do you think is going to happen with Fatima?
Yeah, I can't wait to see. So, guys, please rate, share, subscribe, become a watcher, become a crow with us, okay?
Join the
us.
Night's Watch.
Join the Night's Watch. Take the oath. Come on to this side. Subscribe. We'll see you later.
Peace.